console, or it may be any other computer machine. Processor will decide the user to buy that product or not. Today I am going to explain smartphone processors or SoCs. This is Dual Lens. My name is Mithun. Let's get started. This is the brain of a computer system. So the brain of the smartphone. So what is a processor? Processor, process and process. It's a bit confusing. So processor take the command from the user, do the instant calculation and send to the user back the output. So you will get the output. So what components having a processor? A processor having a CPU, a GPU, a 3G, 4G light modem, an ISP, then dedicated chip for audio video control and a memory controller. So what are these? So a CPU is a central part of a processor. It's the real brain of the processor. It takes the command from the user, do the instant calculations and send back to the user or throughout the system. So the performance is calculating gigahertz per second. So that is 1 gigahertz processor can do billions of calculations in a second. So the next part is GPU. A GPU stands for graphical processing unit. So in early days, the CPU only will do all those visual works, calculations in the system. So later, a dedicated GPU added. So it will do all the visual related calculations. For example, everything that related to gaming or video, everything that will do by the GPU. So an ISP stands for image signal processor. This is for camera processor. So it will take the capture the image, do the calculations to increase the quality and give a better image for the user. So another one is 3G, 4G modems. These are used for network connectivity, for Wi-Fi, everything that will use these modems. And another one is for the storage of phone. So the processor can easily connect with those storage. So the another part is audio video control unit. That is for dedicated part for audio and video processing. That taking video of 180p, 1080p or anything and do the calculation for its quality and giving a good video for the user or the audio for the user. So there are different kind of processors. That is multi-core processors. More of them are multi-core processors. So what are these? So in a dual core processor, there is important part that is heart of this brain, I would say, or I can say it's heart of the brain. That is ARM Cortex. So in a processor, there are multiple ARM Cortex. So the thing is, ARM Cortex, a dual core having two ARM Cortex, then it's called dual core. If it is 4, then it's called quad core. If it is 8, then it's octa core. So why this cores? So for example, if I have a very heavy process and 2 or 3 non-small process that not much heavy. So in a processor, the manufacturer will implement one core of A73 Cortex. These are versions. I will go in depth in a bit. Then a 2 or 3 cores of A53. So A53 are not that much powerful, but they are battery efficient. But A73 are very powerful in nature. So the heavy processor will assign to A53 core and the other small processor assigned to A53. So the heavy process will take care of by the A73 core. So what is this F53? These are versions of ARM Cortex. The A7, A5, these are older versions. Then A53, A73, these are current versions. So A50 series, I can say A53, A55, then A73, A75, A76, the current one. So these are the cores, process, and two or three non-small process that not much heavy. So in a processor, the manufacturer will implement one core of A73 Cortex. These are versions. I will go in depth in a bit. Then a two or three cores of A53. So A53 are not that much powerful, but they are battery efficient. But A73 are very powerful in nature. So the heavy process will assign to A53 core, and the other small processor assigned to A53. So the heavy process will take care of by the A73 core. So what is this F53? These are versions of ARM Cortex. The A7, A5, these are older versions. Then A53, A73, these are current versions. So A50 series, I can say A53, A55, then A73, A75, A76, the current one. So these are the cores. Then why they using? This is because increasing the performance and decreasing the battery usage. So A53 is very battery efficient. So they will do most of the simple jobs, and A70 there's much hard job, heavy jobs I can say. If playing what I can say gaming or watching videos in 1080p or 4K I can say, or a video rendering, these are heavy. But these processes are we doing at once, a single process. If you gaming, then you can't watch the video. So the heavy cores are needed less. So 1 and 3 are that is doing small. If you can send message or while seeing image, or you can do these multiple jobs. So these are using by A53 cores. Those are battery efficient. So the performance will increase at the end of the day. So these are different kind of cores processor I can say. So what else? Another one is nanometer technology that is used in processor. So what is this nanometer technology? I already told there is multiple cores are used. So the distance between these cores is referred to nanometer technology. There is 28 nanometer technology. This is the older one. Then 18 nanometer technology. So the distance is more compared to 7 nanometer technology, the current gen, or I can say 10 nanometer technology, the more used technology nowadays, then 12 nanometer technology or 14 nanometer technology. So the distance is less, the performance will be high because the electron is traveling from one part to another part. So if the distance is more, it's require more energy and more time to reach from one part to another part. If the distance is less, it is simple. So that is nanometer technology. The current one is the current highest in Qualcomm, I mean Snapdragon, is 10 nanometer technology. That is pretty fast. Then in Kirin, Huawei's Kirin processor, they're using 7 nanometer technology. It's super fast, it's blazing fast. The performance super notch. Notch. No, that not that cut out. I meant it's superior. The performance is superior. So what else? Two different type of manufacturers. The first one is the most important is Android, especially the Qualcomm. The Qualcomm having lots and lots of processors nowadays. They're having 200 series for basic phones, 400 for entry-level smartphones, 600 for mid-ranges, 800 series for, I can say, flagship level. The Samsung S9, Note 9, or super fast. Our OnePlus 6 using these 845 series smart processor, I can say, SoC. So what is the difference actually? So in 200 series, the clock speed will be less. Then they support less pixels of display. They support less megapixels of camera. These are very important. These are basic levels. So in 200 series, these are very less. So in 400, it's little more. It's 720p displays, camera of 8 megapixels, and etc. In 600 series, little more high. Then in 800 series, it's at the peak. I can say it support 4K video. It's support quad HD screens. I can say then dual camera now in 855 series triple camera supports coming. Then whatever you need, the clock speed is 1.5 gigahertz per second. It's super fast now. So this is Qualcomm series. Qualcomm have the highest Qualcomm flagship level is 845 and 855 is coming next month. I can say January or February. This 855 will come, means Snapdragon SD 855. So in 600 series, current one is 660. So that's coming 675 is coming, and 710 is also in making. So in 400 series, 435 series are best. Then in 200 series are less nowadays, because smartphones starting from 6,000, they use 400 series. It is good that level. So coming back to Huawei's Kirin processors. They started with 600 series, they're having 600 series, 655, 659, then 710 is the current latest one in the flat mid-range. I can say in Honor 8X they use 710, it's super fast, it's 10 nanometer technology, it's very good. So later coming, their flagship is 900 series, 970 is the last year series, now 980 came, it's 7 nanometer technology. It's amazing, I can say. It's support triple camera, it's 1.5 gigahertz, I guess. I don't know, let me know in the comments. Then yes, it's super fast. It's giving you everything what you require to a smartphone. It supports 14MP camera, triple camera setup. It's a 14 plus 20 plus 8 in Mate 20. So that support everything. Support 4K video, whatever you want in a smartphone, 970 will give. And I already told, if nanometer technology, I mean the number is less, then the battery is good efficient and the performance will be top notch. Like having processor series called Helio P series they're having. The current one is P70, it's just released last week. And Realme 3, maybe Realme 3, don't know the name, but Realme series next phone will come with P70. It's a mid-range. It is better or equal to Snapdragon 660 series. So it support 1080p screens. It support 1080p, I mean video, not 4K. Then it support dual cameras. It support 1.25 gigahertz of clock speed CPU. Then it support, I don't know, 630 GPU I can say. So these are very mid-range, these are cost effective. So it's for very best for mid-range for smartphones, not like Snapdragon 800 series. They are flagship level, or I can say Kirin's 900 series. They are flagship level, they are costly. So that's why they are 30k, above 30k smartphones using this. Those processors. If you have any doubt, ask me. Channel, share and subscribe. If you like this video.